My wife was taking me to Mexico City. I'd be happy she'd take me to Pocatello.
Yeah.
Here we go. Women's bronze medal competition, individual competition. Great matchup on hand here this afternoon. Linda Ochoa of Mexico, the 22nd seeded archer, but getting through the field, getting a high five. We've got to come up with some names for those mascots before the day is out. But Linda having a good week here in Wroclaw. She won her quarterfinal match by 4 points. Did lose in the semis by only 2 points. But Linda Ochoa, 28 years young, ranked 8th in the world. And there you see her record.
And she shot good during the elimination matches. Really good. I mean, Steve being from our on our team and stuff, and being married to Linda, he kept track and he'd keep saying, "Oh, look at the scores, Linda. She was shooting good." And so
Steve Anderson, of course, Rio's teammate, married to Linda Ochoa. So Steve will have maybe mixed emotions here in this match as he watches his teammate from the United States, Crystal Gauvin, take to the field again for the third time today. Crystal won her quarterfinal match by 7, lost in the semis by 4. So once again, we'll get a good look at the 31-year-old who was born and raised in Ohio, now makes her home in the state of Connecticut. 31 years old, ranked 2nd in the world now, and has really come on strong. And as you said, that silver medal that she won in Copenhagen, losing to Kibo Bay in the finals there at the World Championships, that's still a confidence boost.
100%. Like I said, she hasn't been shooting that long, and to get to those places, it just builds confidence. To let you know that you can do it, it's huge.
And to be in that setting, what a great setting it was over there in Copenhagen. And again, congratulations to the organizing committee and everybody involved with that World Championship, staging that over there, and a great setting. And Crystal making it to the gold medal match, falling just a little bit short in Copenhagen. But trying to come up now and win this bronze medal here, which would give her her 3rd medal on the day.
Okay, it's a 9.
And I think, like I say, we can go back to saying that advantage goes to Crystal for being out on that field as many times as she has been already.
First time Linda's been out here today.
Yeah.
So there's Linda Ochoa, starting off with a 9, just like Crystal Gauvin.
Okay. It's a 9 at 5 o'clock.
She could be hanging on that right side because the wind looks like it's not as high as it was when her and Braden were out there. So. And that would make reason as to why Linda's on that left side, because there is a little more wind than on the practice range because it's the other side. And Linda picks it up quick.
First 10 of the day for Linda Ochoa.
Finish your shot, girl.
And these two are good friends. They enjoy each other and stuff because Linda will hang around the team and stuff. So it's probably a fun camaraderie. But, I did have a competitor once that I'm good friends with. He would say, hey, for the next 15, 20 minutes, we're not friends.
No.
We might be before, maybe after, but not for that short time.
It's time to do some business.
Yeah. Oh, and there's an open
Tough
door.
shot. So a tough shot right there and a tough start for Linda Ochoa, who could have taken the lead.
Well, and her hand may have slipped because that's what she's drying down the bow a lot,
So again, that goes back to what we were talking about with the heat.
Yeah, and that's why I say I use a tennis racket wrap. Just Chance Bobeff a long time ago taught me about that, and I always thought, it's not that big a deal, but you get in situations, every little bit can help. I mean, these matches are so tight anymore. I mean, I've lost 2 matches this year at 148, 2 points off perfect, and so it doesn't take much to get you in that situation. So, like I say, you got to do everything you can to get every little millimeter, hair, or anything else you can get to shoot more in the middle.
What a game this is. I mean, you can shoot so well, but somebody can shoot just a little bit better. Now, there's days where you're not going to shoot well and you're not going to win, but there's days you're going to shoot lights out, and it's still not going to be enough.
Yep, and that's part of the game, I mean, and just like in any big sport, people get up for certain people and they don't for others, and you watch scores go up and down, and it's a fun round. And there's a lot of talk about how archery's not fun to watch, but I will tell you right now, as anything, look at our matches today. They've all come down to the last few hours, and I think we've got a good format to watch.
So here's Linda Ochoa, who is trailing by 1 after the first end, starts off with a 9.
Your shot. Finish the shot off.
And Diane Watson in the coach's box behind
Nice
Crystal
10.
Gauvin, who
Yeah, she
comes
hangs
through with a
a
10.
6:30, okay?
Gives
Good
her a
coaching.
2 point, yep, 2-point lead, so that helps out.
Bien, linda, estás muy bien. Sigue.
Ochoa with another 9.
Venga, linda.
Same thing, girl.
Like I said, I think a lot of it has to do with being out there already. You don't see Crystal's
It's a
not
9,
nearly
8.
as
Okay.
I mean, you watch Linda and she looks like
So
a
both
little
those arrows are
more
low, though. Okay.
not as settled as Crystal is out there.
Estás
Trying to
muy
settle
bien,
in
linda.
right there.
Mm-hmm.
Sigue.
Draws it back.
5, 4.
And with 4 seconds to go, releases and gets the 10.
All right, your shot.
That time the patience paid off.
Yeah.
Shot off.
Crystal shooting quickly,
It's a 9,
just outside the 10 ring.
All 3 arrows.
So it's still a 1-point game.
Right there,
You know, nothing too exciting, and so both are. You know, the nice part is if you're Linda and you are a little more nervous, it's not as bad because you didn't give up as much to only be down 1 point after 6 arrows.
Se vio bien. O sea, tus disparos se está viendo
Good
bien.
look at Crystal Gauvin. We were talking about her versatility as an athlete, a former swimmer, as Rio mentioned, also a softball, water polo, and volleyball player. She's been a track and field athlete. She's even competed in crew. in crew. Plus, she holds 4 minor degrees in chemistry, economics, philosophy, theology, and a master's in economics. And she's done all this at the age of 31.
Wow.
I haven't done anything with my life.
Yeah. That's way too busy for me.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And walked away from the corporate world where she was a senior economist to devote herself full-time to archery. But
Yeah.
it's kind of like what Linda Ochoa has said. You got to do what you love. And obviously Linda's doing that. Crystal's doing that.
Yep, I agree 100%. I feel pretty blessed that I get to do what I love, and there's a lot of people, you know, I mean, there's not many people in this world that get to do that. And so if you got the opportunity, maybe you grab it and you run.
Who wants a job?
Yeah. I actually listened to Colin Cowherd on the radio the other day, and he said, I've told my daughter and them, find something you love and do it a lot. Do it as much as you can, you know, and he says life will be good.
Sure.
You know, he says that's what you'll get to enjoy, and he says I love my radio show, so that's why I do what I do.
Muy bien alineada.
And to me, it's kind of like archery. You know, we love it, and so if you do it a lot, that's usually what makes the best archers, is the guys that love it and love to do it.
You work hard, but it's
Yep.
not a job.
Bien, bien.
Yeah.
Although Linda Ochoa is getting the job done right
Yes,
now.
she is. Yeah, she's
Shot off. That's what I'm talking about.
Game
come out,
on.
and you're all tied up.
9 o'clock.
You know.
We have got ourselves a match in the women's bronze medal showdown.
Bien, ahí estás muy
Yeah,
bien.
both of them off to a little slow start, but have
Fuerte,
picked it up
linda.
quite well.
Fuerte.
Just off the mark.
Yeah.
Okay, strong and confident, Crystal, your shot.
Just a
Focus
little
on
bit
you.
low. So an opportunity now for Crystal Gauvin.
It's a 9 at 10 o'clock.
And Crystal cannot capitalize, so we're still tied.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it, though. I mean,
Oh, it is. That's the fun. Like I said, you know, they've built a format that leads itself to good matches and fun matches to watch, and I just think that at one point we'll eventually hit something that's going to get a click and will really blow up. But I think it's just the course, and right now we have a good format and a good match play to watch.
now, as spectators, we love it. When you're out there on the line and you're in this situation, there's 3 arrows. Well, we're heading into, what, the 4th end right now? So
Yep,
there's
so you got
actually
6
6 arrows to
left.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you loving that situation? Are you enjoying it?
When
or
you're tied?
It's so intense.
It is intense. You know, as a competitor, I love to rather be up as much as you can, but there's a point that you're like, man, this is fun. I like the last 6 arrows. You know, my little brothers laughed at me at times and said, hey, he lives for this silly thing, you know, and I do. I enjoy the pressure. I enjoy the whole thing of everything like that. And so
Venga,
I can't say that I don't like it, but
Yeah.
it makes for fun, and it's a different feel than anything else. I mean, you get 6 arrows for all the work you put in all week to what it's going to make the difference, and so
Venga, enfocado a lo tuyo.
No pressure.
yeah.
Nice X.
Obviously no pressure. Crystal coming through with a great shot to start off the 4th end.
Anda bien tu izquierdo, fuerte. Fuerte. Fuerte, linda. Bien, 9.
Ochoa
It's a
cannot
little-
match.
But it's been back and forth, so we've seen one go one way, one go the other. Let's see if.
So there's the 9, and now an opportunity for Linda to tie it up again.
Deep breath
And
in.
make that
Keep breathing.
that first 9 not so bad.
Manda bien tu izquierdo. Con fuerza, linda.
Born and raised in Guadalajara, Mexico, comes through with the 10.
Disparo, linda.
Ole.
And Linda has shot a long time. I remember meeting her in the early years of the World Cups. And Crystal not happy with that, and you see the
No,
shake of the head.
Exactly.
So Linda could walk away with a 1-point lead with a 10 here, so we could see.
Vamos por esta, lo mismo.
Okay,
Con fuerza y manda tu izquierdo.
57 wins in match play during her career. She's been here before.
Aguanta tu disparo.
Yep.
Yes, bien.
And
Centro.
catches the line.
I believe it's there.
Linda Ochoa getting a 10-liner.
back two.
Look how the situation has changed, ladies and
And it looks as though she has moved ahead by 1 point in this bronze medal match.
But like I said, it's been back and forth, so 1 point is really not out of the realm of us. We could end up with a shoot-off, or we could end up with a swap of leads or anything. It's going to be interesting.
And remember, Linda was the 22nd seed
Yeah.
and fought her way through the field.
You know, and that to me, seeding's important, but anymore with the quality of the archers and how good archers are, it's a coin flip as to how tough your road's going to be. You know, I mean, if we had a big disparity, I'd say, yeah, it wouldn't be as big a deal. But anymore, I mean, in our division, we went 1 through 8 was like 7 points. So you're talking in 72 arrows, there's 1 point that separated them guys. Yeah, and then you go to a 15 arrow, anything can happen. Anything can
Got this,
happen.
girl. Okay. Strong and confident.
And it may happen right here with 3 arrows to go. Crystal Gauvin trailing by 1 in the bronze medal match. Vying for her 3rd medal of the day. Will she get it? Good
Nice
start.
man.
That's what you got to do is put the pressure on the
Some more
opponent
deep
and hope.
breaths for me right now,
At this
okay?
point, you hope that you get that open door, because otherwise you're really standing out there for nothing.
Fuerte.
Trying to maintain her lead.
Bien,
Linda
Linda, bien.
Ochoa will do it. She's still up by 1.
Your shot.
Venga, ese es tu disparo. Buen seguimiento.
Nice.
Another
Nice
10
man.
from
10
Crystal
clock.
Gauvin.
Venga, linda.
Take some deep breaths.
Mismo
again.
disparo.
Yeah, and like I said, you're
Bien,
hoping,
muy
because
bien, Linda.
if she don't give her nothing,
Fuerte,
you ain't
mate
got
izquierdo.
nothing. So that's the hard part.
Fuerte, linda.
Still
Fuerte.
lots of pressure on Ochoa. And
Ah.
Ochoa.
Deep breaths.
Well, with 1 arrow left, we're at a tie.
Your shot.
This is when it gets exciting, because you know the 1 arrow could win you or lose you the match. You at least have your own destiny in your hand.
It's a 9 at 9 o'clock.
Ooh, so a 10 will win it
Venga,
for
Linda.
Linda Ochoa.
Yeah.
She could walk away with a bronze medal if she can
Concentrado tuyo,
come
manda
through
bien
with a
tu
clutch
izquierdo.
shot right here.
Ahí, con fuerza.
Linda Ochoa for the
Fuerte,
bronze
Linda.
medal for
Fuerte.
Mexico.
Fuerte. Tres.
Holds
2,
forever.
1, you got to get it
Uno.
going.
With 1 second
Oh,
to go,
my
she releases the arrow and
Oh.
comes up with the win.
Wow, that's even she has a grin on her face because she knew it was. Yeah, you can't script that. That's and just like I said, here again, 1 point match. Last second puts it in the middle.
And it came down to the last second.
Second, yes it did. Yep, it did.
I don't know about the folks at home, but I was on the edge of my seat.
Yep. Linda's done well. She's proud of her. I mean, you can see the nerves, her fingers shaking. She's excited. And that's awesome.
What a match. Hats off to both of these ladies for putting on a great show here in Wroclaw in the bronze medal match. Back and forth it went through the 5 ends, but it came down to literally the final second on the final shot.